Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm in Australia and I'm back here today because I want to do a little bit more work on this, and I was making this little shuffle when I left just the last time. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's two now I've done and it didn't turn out like I wanted them to, so I'm going to do a bit more sewing. Do some while I'm thinking about what to do with that, because I need something that's got a tiny little flower, a piece of fabric with a tiny little flower that will just suit there. You know, I just need something that'll suit it to go on there. So hopefully I can find something, but we won't be looking for it just now because I want to do some more on this. I'm going to do another one in a minute. I'm going to have to do a belly band maybe, or something like that. So I got this idea. Gail Agostinelli was doing these sort of things, but she started just putting these together and then was going to slow stitch them later, you know. So they're ready to go if you want to do that sort of thing. Now I'm going to I've got this purple, and I'm just going to put I better do a blanket stitch along here, eh? What do you reckon? And when I do finish this, I'm going to put something on the back of it, because I do want it to be so nothing will get stuck on it. If you want to put it in a book, you don't want it to be, and you put something down behind it, you don't want it to keep getting stuck behind there, do you? Okay, so we're doing one of these stitches. That'll be the blanket stitch. Might even do a high one up here. Come back down. Alright. And a couple more small ones. And a high up one. It's nice to put your personal work into things, or whatever, you know. It's just a nice thing. And see how I used the background as the blue, like the blue, nice piece of blue, so it didn't matter if everything didn't completely cover it. You don't have to completely cover the piece of background fabric if you've got something there that works well with the rest of it, okay? And I think it does, so we're just going to keep going along here. Hope everybody's staying safe and having a good day. I just about lunchtime round here, and my day's been okay. Good. I've been just doing a bit of cutting out and a bit of work on. Actually, I haven't done work on anything really. Just trying to get some things together that I can do some work on. This is a good idea. I think I might throw a few more together and then I can just stitch on them when I feel like, but I don't ever get that chance because I only like to do my crafting in here now for some reason, because when I start taking it out there I seem to leave it out there and not really do anything. So I'm better off just to keep coming in here and doing me bit of sewing and that. Oh, my hair's blowing in my face and that's driving me crazy. I used to always have it tied back once, and now it's grown back longer. I don't like it tied up anymore, because it was all cut off short and I wasn't used to having it tied, and I don't like tying it up, but I do have to when I go out to the town. It's the only place I go out to when I go to the shops. Whoa. Didn't even go into the what's the name shops yesterday, any of the bargain shops, because I bought my chair. As you would have seen. You haven't seen my chair yet, but it's a chair, and I've told you about it, and I will give you a quick glimpse as soon as the room's clean. You'll be able to see it sitting in the middle of the room. The room is clean, but I've had to move something. I had to move my table. Sorry, give you itch your face. And anyway, so I had to move the sewing machine table, so I have to sort that out before I'm going to decide where I'm going to put that, because it had these pointy out things. The legs on it were not good. I'm going to have to buy something else to sit it on. So I'll get a bigger one or something, I don't know yet. I'll see what I'll find. Oh, I've got to catch that through there, don't I? I better get that for I. So what do you think? Don't you think that looks awesome? I do. And it's nearly all sewed down except for this part. And then you can either do some straight stitches to the rest of it. I don't know whether I want to put anything else along here either, like where that is. You're sort of making your own fabric, aren't you? It's fun. This is turning this piece of ribbon into something else, haven't I? Really? So that's all of it is. Come on. Go in there. Seen my oldest daughter yesterday up town, so that was nice. I hadn't caught up with her for a while, so it was good. I caught up with her yesterday for a minute. She's going all right. She is. She's got 2 cats, 1 rabbit, 1 bird, and 2 dogs. And the rabbit is a house rabbit, right? Because he has his own place where he has his own toilet and everything. And the cat just had kittens because she got out and she hadn't been desexed, and she got out of the house, and because usually they stay inside, and so she has 5 baby kittens. She's going to keep 2. Oh dear, we're old now, we can't have too many things. I mean, I did say I was going to put 1 there. She's actually going to keep 2, so now she'll have 4 cats. But anyway, it's up to her. She wants to have, you know, she likes animals, so. But anyway, I said to her yesterday, oh, you know, I just wanted to bring one home and put it near my cat and see, Minky, and see if he thinks it's his baby. He was actually watching, there was a cat on the TV last night or something Jeremy was looking at, and he was sitting there watching it, like it was really interesting to him, so he needs some cat TV time, doesn't he? I've got a piece of, oh no, I don't think I'll put that on there, it's a bit plain, isn't it? I thought I was going to throw that on there, but I'm not going to. I need something to go around here now, something that's a little bit of colour, but not too much, because you don't want to take it away from you, what you've got there, do you? Okay, so we'll put this bit on. I haven't got my buttons on there yet, won't be long. Put some buttons on. I want to have 1 single thread of this, I think. I'm not going to see it very plainly, but that's okay. I'm not. All I want to do is more or less stitch this down, slow stitch it down, and so I can do the next thing. You know, you got to do the next thing. Righto. One of them things has got to come through. Both of them do have to come through there. I should have started back there. I don't know why I didn't. I'm going to do a back stitch now, because I should have started back down there and caught it all in this. I'm going to make that a bigger stitch, but it's okay. We're not going to worry, because I need to fasten that down. And I'll slow stitch up this way a bit, or straight stitch up here. So get to there. Rightio. This is looking awesome. Hope you can see what we're doing. Maybe we can bring it down a bit. Oops, wrong way. Stay in the shot, Sonya. No, you're not. Ah dear. Just because I can see what I'm doing doesn't mean you can, does it? Stay there where you are, don't move. Righto, so now I'm going to go down here, try and catch that bit. Keep going down that, like so. Doesn't this make it look so much better? You know, like it gives it something particularly interesting. It does. All this the stitches on it and that is to makes it personal and interesting, I think. Okay, right down to the bottom. Oops, oops. Now I'll come back up this way. You can't really see. I might even catch this. What do you reckon? Look at that. I'll catch the ribbon in it too and see what it looks like. Oops. Don't look too bad. We'll have that. We'll have that. I'll pull this piece off. Over there, come on. Not too much now, fray a bit. Oh dear, that was obviously not cut straight, that. Okay, so now we're going to come back down here, catch this bit of ribbon again, because I think we should do that. Stitch it through. You gotta have a go, don't you? I'm going underneath the embroidery. Go underneath the embroidery. I can't go up through the top bit, I don't think, over through that, because you don't need to anyway. It's already got a lot of stitching on it. I get carried away now, haven't I? I think it looks good though. I'm going to do the other. I'm going to do over here with it as well, but I might have to do a different colour so I can see it a bit better. Or whatever works, I think. Let's try a bit of this and a bit of that. You don't have to be afraid of taking it apart. Some people say that they like when people leave things like they are, but you know what, I like to make sure that I'm actually pleased with the thing, because if I'm not, I mean, you know, you should be able to take it undone. It's just the way things are. You should be able to take it undone if you don't like it. Okay. This makes it look a bit, can't say the word, but it's interesting, isn't it? It's just not plainly stuck there. We've got a bit more work on it. It's not just stuck on. You're decorating it up. Whoops, that must be a bit something hard there to go through. Probably could have been a knot, I suppose. Although I think I've got a few thicknesses here. I've got the back piece, this piece, that piece. Oh dear, I've nearly covered over my pink piece. That doesn't matter though, I don't think. It's there. I know it's there, you know it's there. You see it? I wanted it to come through, well, it's coming through in different places, isn't it? So it should be right. Okay, now. Whoops. Okay. Can't get past this one. I'm going to have to go around it. I'll come back this way for a minute, and then I'm going to do the other side after. I'll come back this way because my cotton's getting shorter, and I didn't want to. Whoops. Very nice. Very nice, Sonya. Just go along here a bit because I'll unthread this thing for sure any minute now. It's going to come unthreaded. I'm sure it is. I'll get another piece and go along with the rest of it then. Come on. Whoop. That bit tight there. Just be careful. I'm going to push that under there a bit. That's nice now. That's nice. There we go. I'm not going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut a tiny little bit of an angle on that so I can see this piece. Just for just for the sake of that. I'll end this off and get some more thread. We will. Right, very nice. Okay, see that? stitching around there. Nice. Love that. Now we should put some buttons on, shouldn't I? Should put a couple of buttons on. So to show you what it's going to look like if I do a button. Maybe the small one might look better. That looks nice. Seems a bit lost though on his own, doesn't he? He doesn't want to be by himself, I'm sure. Put him in little clusters. That's the thing. You do that. No, that looks like a face now. Can't do that. I just wanted something on this section here to break it up so it's not so, I guess, long. You know, I've never put a what's the name on. Oh, I've never put any pins on my... I have, I think. I don't know. Did I put pins on my slow stitching yet? I'm about to right now. Look at me go. Righto. Okay. So, let's first get a... So we've gone off on another journey here, people. We need a bead needle. A bead needle? No, we don't. Do we need a bead needle? I wonder what I wiped that through. Must have been some ink down there or something. Is it? Glue? Ink? Let me see what's down in there. Can't see anything. I see it's stuck on some glue. It's alright, good. Do I need it? No, I don't need that. Don't need that. I need some... I need bead soup. Bead soup. Bead soup. It's over here. I took some outside to the other room, but I've surely got a bit here somewhere. This is all blue. Oh, wow. Yes, righto. Let's see what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put some diamonds on here. What do you reckon about that? Have I got anything good thing? I don't want to put... I'm going to put glass ones on. I won't put any plastic ones on there. They're going to be glass. Let's see, acrylic. I might just use these ones here though. That one is not too bad. It might be a bit acrylic looking, I guess. Could be, but I'm not... Oh, this one's not. I've got that one. Okay. It could be here all day, but I won't, I promise. I want to put... I'm only going to be able to put 3. Aren't I? Because that's not going to work. I don't think I want to put it... Do I want to put a thing on? Oh, no, I can't really. Do 3. The thing was going to be a charm of some sort, but I can do charms somewhere else later. Now, I'm going to pin this up. Come on. It's a dear little tiny gold pin. I'm actually going to get the pliers. I'm going to get the pliers. Here we are, here are pliers. I'm going to squeeze that shut so that doesn't come off or out or anything of the sort, okay? It's going to stay there forever. And maybe you don't want to put, oops, no, wrong. Sonia, that went wrong. Okay, put it back down. Push it back in a bit further. That's better. Now, I don't think it'll come undone now. No, it won't. Okay, that's good. So how many of them do I want on? Only one? Do I want 1 pin or 2 pins? 2 pins. The pins instead of the... No, I probably need 3 pins. you gotta go there. You gotta go there all the way, don't you? You gotta. Let me see. Have I got another pin same size? This is the issue. It doesn't matter, I suppose, because they don't all have to be the same size. I'll just put 3 little pins on it. Okay. It's a good pocket. Yes. Worth every cent. Whatever it is. Okay, so that's a bit longer, and that's fine. I'm good with that. Right. So now I'm going to have a different colour. Look at the colour of this bead soup here that I got. I know I've put my things back in the little packets because the other way that was taking up too much room. And I did have a bowl around here somewhere, a plate. What did I do with the little plate? Sonia, where'd you put your little plate? Oh, come on, you had it here this morning. I thought this is a little plate for that. Oh, goodness me. Oh, well, I'll have to find it directly. I'll just tip some of these on here. I want the pretty colour ones, please. Yeah, righto. You might have some there. Those big green ones like to fall out of the packet, don't they? I put them in there because I was sick of sorting them. I had a whole pile of them or something. Look, I've got all these and I've just got sick of sorting them because I kept getting lost in the... But it's okay, I can go through and do them as I need, can't I? As I need them. Now, is the button going on, or are we just going to have the pins, or are we going to have one pin or two pins, or what? Okay, I think we might have another pin. So these are glass ones, these little tiny things here. Not a big fan of having it the same colour as the pin. It's a bit lighter. I'm going to have to put an orange one on there. I'm going to put an orange one on it because there's orange in that little flower down there. So I've got three like that. Now I want something a bit substantial. I don't know. And they're not real. They're plastic. I want plastic. Should actually put my glass ones separate, but I hadn't. That was an issue years ago. I did have that, but I just couldn't keep it up. Just didn't keep it up, did I? Oh, come on. I'll stay under there. I don't I'm gonna fight with you today. Beads. A few glass beads, please. Okay. Got many colours. How about a pearly one? Okay, you're finding things that you don't need to now, Sonia. Just cut it out. I want a bit bigger bead than what I'm using here. This is nice. These are nice. You can't really see the colour of pink in them, but they are pink. They've got a pink middle in them. They're glass with pink in the inside. That's what I can see. Now, well, I hope that's right anyway, but that's what we're sticking to that today anyhow. There's a gold one here. I can't get that off there. I'll have to put it on the mat. Purpley colour. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. That's one of the worst things about having too much stuff in the road. You can't find, if you drop something, you've had it. Gold. I'll do the orange first. And I can't pick up a thing because of my fingernails. Okay. Okay. How many have I got there? Not three yet. I'll do another one. Righto. Yeah, that should close. Will that close? Yes, it will. Only just. Come on. Get round in there. Very good. Because I can't put them up there just plain, can I? Oh, itching so bad now. What's the matter with me? Ah. Oh dear. Might be just nerves, I suppose. I don't think I'm nervous. I don't think I'm a nervous person anymore. Used to be once. So I'd know I wasn't. If I was now, I'd know about it. Okay, so there's that one. And that one, there's a lot of work on this little bloke. And then and then that thing. What do you reckon? Or this one here. Maybe the pretty nice one. Maybe this pearly one. Maybe. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I don't need that needle at all. I'm going to get something that I can put that on with a bit of thickness to it. No, not that colour. Where's my cream one? Oh, here, this will do. This is nice. This is a nice piece. Right. Get in there. Okay. Righto. So now we're going to fasten on these things. I've got a knot in it because, and I'll do the pins first. Did I squash this pin? I don't think I did I? Nope, I did not close it shut. But I want to do it so it's not going to go skewy for me like the other one did. Yeah, it is. It's going to skewy. Push back in. It won't come undone. Oops. I don't know whether to put 2 or 3 on. I'm going to just put some stitches on here to hold on to it. The biggest father knot you ever did see. I have to pull that undone in a minute and fix that. Now if it's going to sit up in the air and play the fool, you know, we're going to have to deal with it, aren't we? We have to go on the other side and fasten it down. Because maybe I did it too tight, I don't know. But I could come up over here, underneath it, and just fasten that down in the middle, between the beads, eh? There we go. I don't know what I was taking that through, but it wasn't very happy with me, was it? That's nice, I do like that. Okay, so let's do another one. Still got to finish sewing over this bit. But I wanted to show you a few things that I want to put on, you know, because I don't know. You need to do a bit of embellishing, don't we? Down there. Okay. Now I'm going to come over this side and put a stitch on here between the beads, because it'll work okay. It will look fine if they move over next to one another again. Back over there here. Probably could have fit another bead in there, but it doesn't matter. It'll be good like it is. Okay, that looks good. Now, will I have another bead? Will I have another one on there? I'll have pins. I'll have pins all over it. Things should be in 3s or one. I suppose it can have another bead on there. That won't matter. Another pin, I should say. I'll fill it up with beads first. It can't be too hard to decide this, Sonya. Truly, it can't. Okay, so I've got some on here that I might be able to pick up. Orange one, purple one. Purple one, goldish looking one. How about that then? One of these ones. I don't feel shut. That's pretty big. That one should be right. And this gold one, and the orange one. Okay. Don't let that fall. Whoops. Come on. Oh dear. Close that up. But you can put glue in there if you want to. See, when you're pressing that together, you probably should push this in because it won't come out. Hopefully it won't come out. Okay. So they're pretty close to the ones that are up the top, eh? Righto. So this is just my embellishment thingy. my interpretation of how to embellish it with, and I think it looks pretty cool myself. I'm happy with it. It's nice to have things that with interest, you know, like to have something to look at. It's got a little bit of interest on it, you know. I really think it's a good thing when you put your stuff together. You have something that people can say, oh, gee, look at that. That's interesting, isn't it? There you go. They could say that, couldn't they? Just look at that. They said, Sonya's put beads on it. What's name's on there? Now I need a thing? Do now I need a button? No, I could not. Do I need a button now? Probably still up here. Don't know if I want the button. I think I will have it. If I end up chopping it off, well, that's, you know, that's how it's going to be, but I'm going to end this off, so if I decide to take the button off, it'll only be the only thing that comes off. Okay? Because if you put, say, from one thing to the other and you want to take something off, well, you're going to have to lose the whole lot then, aren't you? I have this little thing here that I found a minute ago, a little covered circle that I did. I might have to put him on something else, I think. Might just have a small button. No. I don't know. Maybe here. I'll put it there. I didn't have to put a knot in this, do I? Because I'm going to tie it on. Come here, please. I'm going to put it where it landed, okay? It landed fair there, I'm keeping it. Fair there. And back through there. Now I know this took me a long time to make, but it's all trial and error, you see, and I needed to have an idea of what I wanted to do, and I didn't know what that was when I first started out. Well, I know what I wanted to use to make it, and I know that I need to do a lot more stitching on it, but I think they're worth it to put a bit of effort into things that you make, because then they'll be around forever, hopefully. Oh well, until somebody throws in the bin, I guess. There we go. Well, see, that button doesn't look nowhere near as out there and gaudy because you've got the cotton on it. See, before it was just sort of really right in your face sort of thing, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. Now I'm going to finish doing I'm going to do a tiny bit on here, and then we might have to go, but I want to do a little bit more stitching. So I've got nope, must be in the piece here somewhere. Yes, there it is. The bit that I had. Come here. There's 2 threads. I could do that. I can use 2. Because, you know, there's no rules. Well, you know, when I say that, you say there's no rules. There's things that you should, you know, probably do. There must be. Rules to things in life. I'm going to come over here a bit. I should probably stitch that, but I might go back and do that with 1 strand. I've just got this 2 strands here because I do. I might go across that way with it, do you think? Or up that way? This is going up and down. I might start going across here with this, I think. Because I'll do that one there, or with the 1 strand, and then I'll do this one here going across. So I'm going to start there to hold it down. So we can go across here with some stitches. A bit of straight stitching on this part. Now see, if you're making this for something for yourself or whatever, well see, there's no effort in putting, there's nothing wrong with putting a bit of effort, you know, into what you're doing. Or if you're making it to give it to somebody, it's good to see the work that you put into things. Dear, oh dear, I can't get it off now. Yes, I can. Just keep hooking around there on me. I want to have this stitch here, but I needed to have it a little bit way back. I didn't want it to have to be too overbearing, but that's not bad. It's not too bad. It's going well. I'm not that disappointed with it. I don't mind if that comes over the edge, because that's what I'm keeping it over the edge. Okay, I've got you, I'm coming. Stop that. I'm going to go for a little bit longer, of course we can, because it's not really, my time is up, not quite yet. Okay, so doing it across the lace is cool, isn't it? So across your lace, or a doily bit. Actually, I've used doily bits, haven't I? Or they're lacy. They're lacy, so there's lace too. Under there is a nice piece of lace. And come back again. It's nice. Whoops. Oh dear. Well, that's part of things, you know. Part of slow stitching. To come back up here so I can go across this part, fasten that down. If we go over the top of it, it won't go through it, it's too thick. I'll try. I'll go over the top of that one too. Whoops, really didn't make it. Doesn't that look nice? Don't you think that looks really cool? I do, I like that. That's an awesome pocket. That's an awesome pocket. Up here, whoops, caught again, never mind. Oop. Hang on a minute, I'm going to keep going across here. So we've got a few stitches in there, so if you haven't seen my channel before and learnt some of the stitches that I've shown, there's a chance today then to see how to do them. Again. Oops. Hang on a minute. Hold your horsey pops. There we go. Oops, you tighten that too tight, Sonya. I'm going to undo. Okay, now this piece here that's fraying, I should probably make sure that's cut on an angle so it won't fray. Now I just have to do these bits in here. Just have to do those bits in there, and maybe somehow. Well, I'll be connecting that to it, this part here, but I think that's really cool. And then I'm going to put a piece of thin piece of paper or fabric or something behind that. I have to stop fraying this. I'm going to end up with nothing left. That's all right now. I've done that much. It'll leave it alone. Okay, right. Okay, so all I've got to do is that bit there, so I'll let you go now, and I hope you've enjoyed that, and you can get an idea from different things that you can put on your pockets, to put in your junk journals, or your fabric journals, or your whatever you want to make. So to make this here so it didn't stick out too much, you know, because some things do overtake your piece of work, so I put these pieces on, and that sort of, to me, looks like it blends in a lot better, especially when I put these little beads here, you know, the same colours as those. And there's just ways that you can, you think, and you just get what you got and put it together and see how it goes, so, because it works fine. Okay, I think I finished this one too. I think I might have showed you that I finished doing this one. This is another piece that I've slow stitching, so I'm getting a fair bit ahead with some stuff though, I think. Not a fair bit, I've done a bit. Anyway, so thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.